Hey YouTube, what is up? How is everybody doing today? I hope your days are going good and your lives are going even better than that. We are going to be jumping into the band known as Swallow the Sun with the song called This House Has No Home. They are doing from what I've been told. It's in the comment that gave me this song. I completely forgot to go get it. But man, this is my birthday day today, man. It's like, I didn't record any videos for the Sunday, which is the actual my birthday, but I recorded it for the weekend, so I'm just going to do this video as like the only video coming out today. But this is basically the song on my birthday, so hope you guys all enjoy. We're going to we're going to dive straight into the show.
This house has no home. This home has no heart.
Boy, wasn't expecting that, man. Fuck. I'm loving this, man. This is awesome.
I fail to feel, to see, to believe, to breathe, to heal, to the eyes that can see. You're alone with your thoughts to end it all.
Ooh, that sounds so ominous. It's like, okay, so it's Doom, but it's also like Depressive Black as well, isn't it? So, like, you know, it has that black metal influence. It has the screeches to go above the top of it, and just like to go into that pure black metal-esque style, man. It's awesome to listen to. I love it. I wasn't expecting it. Because somebody told me Doom, they told me because I was listening to Draconian, so I guess it makes sense it would have growls in it. As I got it from a Draconian reaction, but what's a Draconian reaction? Was it? It could have been. It could have. No, I think it was from the other one. I think it was from one of the other ones that I did, like the one for the Thingy Chariots. Whatever the fuck they were called, man. Shit, hold on. Let me have a search. Why am I completely forgetting bad names at this point? It's quite annoying. Assemble the Chariots. That's the one. Maybe it was from that one. I think is where I got it from, actually. So. Or, you know, one that gave me that band to begin with type shit, but still. Or from Swallow the Sun. Not from Swallow, from the other band, but still. I'm just fucking rambling at this point. This house has no home. This home has no heart. Like, this house has no home, as in, like, you can have a house, but to make it a home is a whole other issue. And this home itself, it has no heart. Like, the home which you want to make a home has no heart within it. There's nothing there. I mean, it has no heart, it has no soul, and it has no part. As in, there's nothing in it that's really that's connecting in that way to make you feel like it's a house, it's a home. It has a soul, it has none of that. It's soulless, it's empty. In essence, I fail to feel, to see, to believe. Like, I fail to feel things, I fail to see these things, and I fail to believe in the things that I have been told or I've gone through. To breathe and to heal, to seal the eyes that can see us, and like to breathe, to heal yourself, to seal parts of yourself away. You are alone with your thoughts to end it all, as in, like, yeah, you are always very much alone with your own thoughts. Your own thoughts are the mind killer. It's kind of what destroys us. It's kind of what fucks us up over long periods of time. It's like, especially if you don't have people to talk to, if you don't feel like you have a home, if you have, like, if you don't feel there's any soul in what you're trying to do, you're not really going to be able to get that But still, man, let's keep going.
Your thoughts to end it all.
I love the fucking rasp in his voice when it says it.
I fail to see, I fail to feel inside. These crosses I loved, I held on my side. I kept on my side, and I need to go where I don't have to fight inside.
It's so peaceful compared to, like, you know, the two sides. It's peaceful up until destruction, like, you know, in like in terms of the vocal and sound. It's like two very different styles.
To feel, to see, to believe, to breathe, to heal, be the eyes that could see. Hold your mind, there's a sky for each one to see, but I still don't breathe this fire.
We're gonna pause it right there, as I love the whole the dissection of it. So, like, in parts where you can hear a female voice at the very back of the mix, like you can hear like a proper female voice going throughout it, but it's mostly just like the dude's voice and then like the growl kind of coexisting together. And in a way, like at the very end of that, where it was like where we were going towards whereabouts, where were we? Like, but I still bleed. And then like it's him singing normally, then it's the growl behind it, at, like kind of midway in the mix, and then it goes into the warmer side within the pure growl itself, and it's just like it kind of blends the like proper gothic doom style with the proper blackened, no, with the proper depressive black style, and it just kind of just really works well together. It's one of those things that I fucking enjoy and I adore, when you can hear really good bands like put stuff together and put like mixes together and doom together and like all the different styles together to get a really nice blend of fucking darkness. As like with depressive music, with doom music, with wherever you want to go with it, man, it has to have that feel to it. If you miss that feel, like, it has to hit you in a certain way, and if it doesn't, then it's kind of not really going to work out well for you, is it? But this is amazing. This is like put together so well. The blend of two different ways, two different styles, is just beautiful. And like just the slowness, just the whole, there's no missing gaps, there's no missing spaces, if you know what I mean. It's just beautiful to watch, to listen to witness, if you will. I curse that I feel. I feel that I cursed. All that I loved here, I buried here first. All that I love. So I'm cursed that I can feel. I'm cursed that I am doomed to feel things, to have emotions in a sense. I feel that I'm cursed. Or like that I curse a lot. Like, you know, I feel that I'm cursed because of the emotions that I feel is cursing me in a different way. All that I loved is here. I buried it here first. I put all that love into the ground. I buried it deep, deep, deep inside of me, of myself. Everything that I love is here, and I can't quite get it out. It's sealed, it's stopped, it's upset, it's just like so deep and dark and crazy, and, you know, just like going into the pure depths of like emotion and depressiveness and just trying to show somebody's emotions really well, and they're doing a really good job to it, like to like show it, to have you feel it. And I think that's what's the most important with bands like these. You kind of have to enjoy it in that sense, man. It's just one of those amazing things to witness. I failed to feel aside. These crosses I loved, I held on my side, I kept to my side, and I need to go where I don't have to fight inside. As in, like I failed to do all this. I failed to see everything. I failed to feel everything that I had inside. Everything I loved, I kept inside of me. I bottled it. I don't feel it anymore, and now I need to go to a place where I don't feel these things, where I don't have my emotions trapped. I need to end everything. That's what I'm kind of getting from it. We're going to that kind of like last resort type place where it's like, how are we meant to get through these emotions if we can't quite understand them in a way where it makes sense, if you know what I mean. And then we hear, like, you know, like where we had this here where we were starting to go into the first chorus with this one, it's changing it up a little bit. I failed to feel, to see, to believe, to breathe, to heal, be the eyes that could see. Like it's kind of expanding upon what it's already stated, and just kind of making it, just like expanding it more to try to show more of like behind the surface even more. To hold your light, there is sky for each one to see, but I still bleed this fire, this warm inside. As in, like, there's always, you need to hold, like, there is always sky for every single person in the world to see. Whether we see it, that's a whole different issue, and we still bleed this fire, we still bleed inside of us, we still have these thoughts, these depressive notions that go through our heads. Our feelings are bottled up for a lot of us, and it's just, how do you really express that? How do you release that without being able to go crazy or go mad in the process? And that's exactly what the song is really trying to portray, and it's so fucking awesome in the way that it's doing it, between the two different kind of like voices in a sense. But still, man, let's keep going. I love that guitar work. The guitar work is so gorgeous. That was awesome. I almost couldn't formulate words for a second. That was like, I love like the very deep dance of the violin, like throughout the entirety of the song too, which I've also forgot to mention until now. But it was just I know, it's like, I know there wasn't even much really to go on in like lyrics, and everybody wasn't about that. It was about feelings. It was about showing that conflict, about, yes, that like you need this war inside to end, that you still believe this fire, but that will misery die? Like, will you die? Will you die in misery? Will you die itself? Like, is that going to be a point where you can beat your own misery, where you get away from what's in your head, where you can destroy it, or at least make it go away, for a point where you can begin to recover from it, where you can begin to get better from it, and to kind of just really start to change and start to really just enjoy life once again. And that's what Doom is all about. Doom is about helping those of us who go through a lot of hard times and struggles and things like that, where we kind of just have to get through our lives because we have like issues, or we have disabilities, or we have other things where our depression just holds so much weight over us for a long period of time, that music like this, where it has so much depth to it, and not just lyrically but musically, you can feel it in the depths of the music itself, that it's all passion and power, and it's almost like a way to like kind of guide you towards that path of openness, to kind of get you away from this thoughts or feelings that you happen to be feeling at one particular time or another. Like, it's so difficult for me to do a fuck ton of like Doom reactions in a row. Like, I have to spend a little bit of time away from Doom and Atmospheric a little bit to kind of get the right feel for it, because like doing too much would just kind of ruin the impact that the music would actually have on me. But man, I'm going to try to do a lot more Doom shit on the channel. It's just going to be like, it just takes a lot out of you, because obviously it's a very powerful type of music, and like, you should only really be listening to it really when you really need to, because for me, it's like a therapy. Like, that's how I've always viewed it. Like, Doom and Depressive Black and like Atmospheric in general is just all kind of like a therapy. Yes, you can enjoy it however you'd like to, obviously, but that's just my own personal view on it. Either way, man, this was amazing. I'm so glad that you guys got me to check this out. What would you like to hear next? Let me know in the comments down below. Besides that, man, have a wonderful day, evening, or night, and I will catch you guys in the very next video. Until then, take it easy.